What's going on, jackasses? We're back. Been some time, of course. Look, it's been about a month or so, give or take, a few days or whatever. But look, we're gonna have to start doing some real shit on here, dude. Like, I'm starting to actually post more on TikTok again, and I have a new account where I'm posting more like political shit, and like just like my opinions and what I think of things, and like anything that I feel like I think is true or like something I feel like I actually believe in or whatever, I'm gonna say something. You feel me? Like, I just want to start speaking my mind on shit because I feel like I just can, and I will, and I'm gonna do so. But it not much has been going on, to be honest with you guys. Like, it's been very, very minimal. Like, I haven't been really working a whole lot because they're not really giving me hours. And so I've been kind of like going nuts over that. I applied to like a shitload of jobs, didn't really get anything. And then today I had 2 interviews. And then I did get another call, which was great. It's really great, actually. So yeah, tomorrow, but today I went to the place Aaron's. Everyone probably knows what Aaron's is. Hopefully, like the rental furniture company or whatever. Went there today to get a job for delivery driver, but they're thinking about cross training me with sales too. I'd rather drive personally than deal with sales, to be honest. But you know, I'm taking the job if they offer it. But Amazon also hit me back too, and they wanted me to come up today at 2:00, and I went up there, and it was for like one of the fleet vehicles and whatever. So, if I had to pick which ones I would rather pick, I'd rather get the Amazon job, to be honest with you, because I'm out and about all day driving, which is nice. I get my benefits, bonuses, all kinds of good things, and it'll set me up for like shit later on when I want to get my CDL and whatever. So I have a good backup, not even like a backup really, but like something to like go forward to in a career, and then have this for backup is really what I should have said. But I went to all that today, and then I got a call back from Pepsi, which was great, for merchandising. See how that goes too. Which I'll be out driving all day until I go to a store and I have to go and deal with all that shit. So let's just see like what all happens as far as what these people really want to say, and who really wants to get me in. Personally, I'd rather have Amazon, but Aaron's is offering a good amount so far, and I think they're probably gonna be the ones that get me over Amazon. But if Amazon does get me, they got me without a doubt. But that's just the way it is. Like, I want to drive. I just like driving. Driving is my biggest skill. That's not, or something that's like that, where it's like I can put it to good use. Next to being like a really good people person, I think I'm gonna try to do something with that later on. But I just like driving. I like being out on the road and doing things. I don't like being around at home anymore. I'm getting kind of tired of it. And it's just it's so like sucky just sitting around here now. I actually got thinking about it earlier, which is kind of crazy. I had a girlfriend back 2 years ago now. Her name was Jimena. Shout out her, dude, because she was probably the one that got me to like really become like who I am overall. She like got me out of my shell completely. No, I'd say she got me out of my shell like 90%. Like this 10% is usually pretty difficult to hurdle over, but she did a lot. And I was thinking about it earlier because I had to go to this place where it's like right down the road where she lives, actually, for the Amazon thing. And I was going past all this stuff, and I was like, wow, there's much more up here. Like, I could have stay with her longer somehow, or try to push for it more, and then move up there with her at some point, and then I could have had a life up there, where I'd been doing stuff. I'd have had a good job up there, better than what it is down here, and I'd have been with somebody. But that's just the way it goes. Oh well, you can only think. And that's cool, dude. Like, I'm not pissy about it. But yeah. Sorry, I got fucking like brain farting there for a second. So I had to end the video for a second so I could like recollect my thoughts. But yeah, hopefully I get the job for Amazon, and if not, and Aaron's is the one that gets me, then Aaron's is the one that gets me, dude. I just want a job, man. I want a job where I can further myself and like make money, and then be able to have stuff to do whenever I so please. But we're hoping for Amazon, and we're probably gonna get Aaron's. And then we got that call tomorrow for Pepsi. I told them to call me at like 12 or 1 tomorrow because I missed their call earlier, unfortunately. But, we'll get that figured out too. Watched that the Crawford and Canelo fight. That was fucking great. That was a great fight. Oh my God. I didn't watch any of the other fights because I was working. And then when that fight started, I was on the way home and I had to stop at Royal Farms and grab some chicken, of course. And I chowed down and watched it. It was such a great fucking fight. Crawford just looked so fucking sharp. He was fast, he was sharp, he was accurate, he was moving. Canelo just looked sluggish almost. Like he threw a lot of hooks. And it looked like that's what he was going for a lot of, was like big powerful hooks, especially to the body. He was definitely trying to rip that body up a little bit, but it just wasn't doing anything. And Crawford was catching him on things, and he was countering so beautifully. Anybody that says that Crawford was running is just fucking lying and just completely retarded, in my opinion. But, that's just the way it is. But, yeah, Canelo just could not get started, it looked like. The whole fight, it just looked like he could not figure out what to do. And he just wasn't really... He was putting a lot of good pressure on him, but it wasn't enough where he was throwing. There was no volume, really. It was just pressure. And Crawford looked great at that weight, dude. Oh, my God, he looked really good. I don't really know what exactly is next for Crawford because I don't watch boxing as much as I do the UFC, so I don't really know what's next for him. People were saying Benavidez, but that dude's too fucking big. I mean, Jesus Christ. Canelo, I think they said he has 2 fights under his contract left. He'll probably fight 2 more times and call it, which I don't blame him. He's had a great fucking career. He's still a great fighter. Props to him for getting in the ring, and props to Crawford for taking a fight. Those boys are warriors, and it was, oh my God, it was a good fight. It wasn't no like fucking street fight brawling war, but it was just a technical battle, and Crawford showed that he was just the better man in that ring that night. Just wow, it was so good. But even like what was catching me a little bit was every time they showed Canelo in his corner, you just seen the coach it looked like he was just initiating, where he was just like, bro, throw a fucking hook. It looked like every single time he was in the corner, he was like, so I want you to do like this, and then this, and this, and then hook, and then do this, and hook. And I'm just like, bro, that's not helping. But then again, I'm not a boxing coach, so I'm just talking shit out of my ass. But man, what a fucking fight, of course, and hopefully the next few weeks go by and we have this great UFC event and I can finally watch something really good, really, really good. Not saying these other events haven't been good, because this other fight the other night with Silva and Lopez was really good. That's another fucking spinning back elbow knockout this year, which is crazy. Man, fighting is so awesome. But yeah, I mean, nothing overall has really been happening. I think tomorrow I'm probably, because I had to talk to my my main therapist tomorrow, and I'm gonna end up telling her straight up, just like, I don't really want to talk to the person I talk to now, not because I don't like her, I don't think it's helping me. Like, I need somebody where like a full hour, like I can have like the time to like rant, get everything off, like how I feel about it, and then like ways to kind of push through or whatever. Like, I just need something other than like I don't know, like there's a bit of a small language barrier too. It's not like huge, but like it's small enough where like sometimes it complicates things, and it just throws me off, right? It throws me off because my brain refocuses on something that it shouldn't, because I'm in therapy and I'm trying to listen to this and not that. But like, and guys, don't think I'm doing like therapy as in like something's fucked up. I'm just like trying to gather a better sense of the world with people who are professionals with like psychology and shit, because they're the ones who kind of like navigate things for other people as well. And, they're pretty smart. And the people that I've talked to in therapy so far have said that I'm pretty smart, which is nice, but I'm not going to like try to like blow my shit out of the water. I'm not the smartest person, of course, which is obviously another reason why I'm there. So, but it's also to gain insight. It's also to gain insight because I haven't had like anybody to really talk to in a long time. Like, it's nice to talk to your mom and dad, like your friends, but like they don't really provide everything you need. You need somebody that's like really professional in the field with this, and someone who just needs to like just sit down and listen, So that's why I'm in there. I'm not doing anything crazy. It's nothing like bad. But that's kind of what it is. But oh well. I haven't really been going to the antique stores either, dudes. So like, there's not really shit to show you guys. Like, I can look right now, and there's nothing really new to honestly show you, which kind of sucks. But I did finally get my shit in the mail for my bartending certification. I got that in a few weeks ago, which is huge. I was supposed to go to interview today actually for a bartending thing, but the place sucks, so I didn't go. Oh, and don't think like, oh, you didn't go, you don't want a job really. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna go to a place that has no business. I just applied to it because I was desperate one night, thinking, whatever. But I actually knew it was probably a bad place to really apply, and they're not getting business, which is probably why they're asking for a bartender. It's a Ruby Tuesdays. Come on. They're going out of business halfway. But most of them are shutting down, so that's the way it is. But yeah, I at least got that, which was pretty cool. The only other thing that I do need to say, I guess, is like, we are going to be doing something cool to the truck, which is nice. We are going to be taking the gear shifter from the steering column and putting it in the floor, like how it was in like an 06 Hummer H3. Specifically the H3 gear shifter, where it's like the small little thing on the side like this, and it's like the big black one where it's like pause, where it's like this, and not like the big long one where it's like an H2 pause again. But that's what I'm going to end up putting in there. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just a cable and all that. So I'm looking to probably go get that this week, actually. I might try to go get it. I'll try to go get it tomorrow. All right, let me go ahead and try to text the lady, see if I can come get it tomorrow, and just like wake up early to go get it and shit, and try to start doing some of that shit tomorrow maybe. Let me try and do all that. Let me try and hit her up, see what things, transpire out of that whole conversation. I'm gonna take a shit. I'm not gonna update you guys on that, because if I do, you all are gonna fucking be mad. I mean, I take big shits, dude. Pause. So I'm gonna shit, text this bitch, and then I don't think I'm gonna do any fiddling tonight, dude. I'm kind of like over that shit overall. I just don't feel like dealing with women. Make some food, get high, and play 2K. Catch you boys in the next one.